Here are the best things you can do in Amsterdam. We start off with one of the coolest experiences in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is known for its canals, and going on a canal cruise is one of the best experiences you can have. There are many different types of cruises, and you also have the possibility of renting a boat and going out onto the water yourself. Dutch cheese is known to be really good, and HENRI WILLIG is a chain of cheese shops in Amsterdam that have samples of a bunch of different cheese you can try. They also have a bunch of different jams you can try with the cheese. The 9 Streets in Amsterdam is probably the most photogenic area of the city. This is also the main shopping district of Amsterdam. Just keep in mind that most stores close around 5 or 6 here. Winkel 43 is home to the best apple pie in Amsterdam, and honestly the best one I've ever had. Make sure to get it with the cream for the best experience. Biking around Amsterdam is by far the best way to get around anywhere. There are more bikes than people in Netherlands, and they have bike lanes all around the city. The nicest area to bike around is in VONDELPARK. This park is filled with bike lanes and has a bunch of little ponds and fields to just chill and enjoy your time. Beside VONDELPARK is MUSEUMPLEIN. This is the area in Amsterdam with its 3 most famous museums: the Van Gogh Museum, the Rijksmuseum, and the STAPELE Museum. There's a few others here too. This area is a really nice area to chill with a big open field in the middle. When most people think of Amsterdam, they think of the red light district. I couldn't film in here, so I can't show it in the video, but it's interesting to see what it's all about. In the red light district is Trompetersteeg Street, which is the narrowest alley in Amsterdam, and it's only 1 meter wide. Located randomly around the city are pickled herring stands. This is a fish that they eat here, and it's worth a shot if you're interested in trying the local cuisine. Another local food is the stroopwafel. It's a thin round treat with 2 waffles on either side, and you can choose what you want in the middle. It tasted much better than we thought it would too. We were served a great one in Albert CUYP market. This is a street market in the Pipe area, and it's open every day 9 to 5 except Sundays. This market has a bunch of different stands, and you can get food, clothes, shoes, and a bunch of other stuff too. Take a free ferry to North Amsterdam, which is a trendy neighborhood with a bunch of great restaurants and galleries. You also get a nice view of the IJ, which separates North and Main Amsterdam. A great spot for nice views of Amsterdam is Adam Lookout. You can go on a swing at the top of the building and swing over the city. This was one of the most fun experiences in Amsterdam. The views from the top of the building itself are so nice, and there's a VR experience inside too. Staying in the north side, we also have NDSM Yard. This is a former shipyard that has turned into a gallery and a restaurant area. Lots of locals and visitors come here and just chill at the beach bars or waterside cafes. Pancake Bakery has some of the best pancakes in Amsterdam. You can get a bunch of different types of pancakes, and also some of the options are based on different countries, and they use ingredients famous in those countries. Amsterdam's nightlife is also really popular. There are multiple clubs and bars around the city to have a good time. After a great night, head out to the famous MANNEKENPIS, where they have a bunch of different sauces for your fries. Anne Frank hid in a house in Amsterdam, and now that house is open to visit, and you can see where she hid and wrote her diary. Just make sure to book 2 months in advance because they sell out right away. Foodhallen is a food market in Amsterdam, and it has a bunch of options for food from a bunch of different cultures, but it also includes a bunch of Dutch food. If you want some Dutch food at Foodhallen, check out the Ballen Bar for some bitterballen. These balls have different ingredients on the inside depending on which you order, or you can get a board with a mixture of a few. Dam Square is a big square in the center of the city, with a big palace on one side and a bunch of stores on other sides. There are often some rallies here, and street performers come here too. The most famous cookies in Amsterdam are located at Van Stapel. These cookies are way too delicious to miss out on. They are made with a dark chocolate dough and are filled with white chocolate, and it's crisp on the edges but soft on the inside. The GOOYER windmill is a famous one in Amsterdam. This is the tallest windmill in Netherlands. If you want some groceries, fresh food, or to try some local pastries, Albert Heijn is the best store. They also serve fresh orange juice here. The only floating market in the world is in Amsterdam, called BLOEMENMARKT. A lot of these stores sell flowers, but a bunch of them are also souvenir shops. It closes every day at 5:30 p.m, so just be sure to get here before then. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and comment any spots that I may have missed. I'll see you again in the next one.